Yeah, what's going on, guys? We gotta talk about this Sherrone Moore thing that's going viral. I wasn't even going to live stream tonight. I was gonna get some rest. But I gotta talk about this because this is really bugging me and bothering me, and this just goes to show you the state of men, that men will always fumble their careers, fumble the throne. They're always mess the bag up, mess up their future. And all it takes is one woman. See, dudes be thinking that it's gonna be another dude that's the problem. Nah, homie. When you get to a certain position, it's gonna be either your vices, women, money, gambling. It ain't gonna be another dude coming through, kicking in the front door to get the stuff that's gonna mess you up. Nah, homie. It's gonna be a woman 9 times out of 10. And so this live stream is just gonna be it's gonna be a learning opportunity for most men, because this is very important for you guys to understand. And the earlier that you understand it, the better off that you'll be, because all it takes is one. I've dealt with this, and women are crazy, guys. Like they're legitimately crazy. They have no fear today. They have no worries today. They don't feel like they're going to get in trouble. They don't feel like they're going to get any consequences. So they're going to lie on your name, and they're going to get close to you and sleep with you and then turn on you. So like the game is very complex. And so there's certain situations that you just can't get yourself into, bro. It's just certain situations where you can't deal with women in a sexual way. You just can't. It's too much of a risk. And this dude didn't know that. And as you guys, if you guys watching the replay, if you guys are watching right now, double tap that screen for me, hit that like button for me. And you guys are more than welcome to hit the super chat in the chat and give your thoughts about this, because this is a very important topic that most men need to hear, but most men won't follow. This coach from the University of Michigan, who's been having a fantastic couple years in Michigan, who took over after Jim Harbaugh. He's been caught allegedly sleeping with a staffer. Now, guys, we all know, guys, you're not supposed to sleep with or talk to any women seriously for a relationship that you work with, because if she flip on you, and guys, you have to realize the stuff about women, guys. Women like to renege. They like to go back on their word. There's not a such saying as a woman of their word. It's only men of their word. So when you dealing with women in fickle situations in business and job, you always have to be aware of the switch up. I'm giving you guys important game that maybe your father didn't even tell you. Maybe your friend, your brother didn't even tell you. This is real life shit. You're going to fuck up your whole bag because of this shit. This brother was making millions of dollars at a top 5 school in the Division One, and he probably ain't gonna get nowhere near that. He gonna have to go coach James Madison. He gonna have to go coach high school stuff, because his reputation is too tarnished at that level, and it's all over a woman allegedly sleeping with a staffer. Shout out to my man Nicholas for being in the building again. Loyal moderator. It's crazy, guys. I get it. Like, some of you guys, you're bachelors, right? And Nicholas, you bachelor, I'm a bachelor, we bachelors, right? But in certain situations, even bachelors know we're smart enough to understand that we got to have discipline in certain situations. We can't we can't be what's going on, introvert? We can't, even though we bachelors and we got to talk to women and sleep around with women and all this stuff. We even know that we can't mess the bag up at work. That's too close. That can go wrong too many different ways. Yeah, in the moment, it's gonna feel good. The excitement, you spitting game, all that stuff. It's gonna feel good in the moment. But if that woman ever switch up, and she probably will switch up because that relationship gonna end. You never have an affair at work, and he was already married with 3 kids, been married for 10 years, and then he gonna have an affair at homie. So he done messed up his whole career. He gonna have to pay alimony, split his assets up. He done probably lost respect from his 3 daughters. Homie, he ain't gonna ever fully recover from this shit. He really fucked up a lot of things because he couldn't keep his Johnson in check. And I get it. These guys, you get powerful and you want to sleep around with multiple women. That's cool. Keep that shit on the low, but don't sleep with the coworker. Nicholas writes, "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, bro." Yes, bro. Like the what's the sorcery? What's that thing? That show with the woman witch on Marvel? They gave her a whole movie with Doctor Strange and all that. Homie, that's a real thing. Women destroy you by 1,000 cuts. They not like dudes where a dude want to come in and knock you out, or he might even try to blick at you. You know what I'm saying, and get you up out of there very quickly. Nah, women gonna torture you. You gonna feel every crook and cranny. It's gonna be a slow burn with them, and it's gonna keep going on over and over. And you ain't gonna do nothing to them because if your ass do something to them, that's a 20-year sentence. So, guys, if you guys, I get it. You want to sleep with that woman? Go switch jobs, bro. Go send her off somewhere else. Revenge is a dish best served cold mentality. I saw your video earlier today and it had me livid inside. Yeah, bro, that's what women do. They leave you, huh? And so, like, guys, this is why channels like me exist. We here to tell you the cold hard truth. We here to fix your mindset on how to deal with life, deal with women, and interact in relationships. You have to be, have your mind fortified and ready for these situations. You guys, a lot of you guys, some of you guys are watching this. You think you red pill and you think you ain't gonna trust these women. Some of you guys gonna mess around and get married. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with you guys getting married, getting into relationships, going overseas, being bachelors. You guys do what you do, but whatever strategy you go into, you need to go into it with what's the worst possible thing that could go wrong. The stakes get more advanced the more you progress with women. It's one thing to be a bachelor and she just throw your reputation out there, you being a bachelor and you ain't shit. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's one thing to be into a relationship and then she air your stuff out and the shit go wrong. Then it's a whole nother thing to get into a marriage and have kids. The stakes get higher. The risk gets higher. You pay more the further you get up that ladder of dealing with women. And no matter what level you at, you gotta always think in your head, this shit could go wrong. Women like to renege all the time, guys. They really can't, it's really in their nature, they really can't help it. And so that's why the bachelor dude is so attractive to women, because the bachelor dude, homie, in order for you to be a successful bachelor, you got to stay hitting the gym. You got to stay making money. See, if you get into a relationship or you get into a marriage, you can kind of slack off a little bit, due to love. But As a bachelor dude, if you want to get the hottest chicks and you want to smash the most chicks, your ass got to stay in shape, and you gotta always be ready to hunt. And so that mentality is attractive to women because when they see dudes, they get into relationships with dudes, the dudes get comfortable, they get lazy, they stop working out, they stop trying to progress up the ladder and get paid more. The bachelor dude, he got to do that if he want to keep getting women. I'm telling you guys the real shit. R. Kelly made a song back in the 1990s called "When a Woman's Fed Up." Yeah, that's a good song, by the way. You can be red pill all the hell you want, but everything in life has different risks. What matters is how you go about those risks in question. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, homie. A lot of these dudes on the internet, they be talking this red pill shit, and they not even red pill. How the fuck you Myron Gaines and your first girlfriend was his Angie chick? You was a lame ass nigga, bruh. Come on, man. How the fuck is Myron like 30 something years old? And your first girlfriend was Angie, homie. I'm 27 and then dealt with way more women than him. That's crazy. That's why do you think when Nicholas say certain stuff, when SG say certain stuff, hell, even when you introvert, when you say certain stuff, I didn't been at y'all's level or interacted with at some level with that. You guys can identify with it. I accept women's nature, the reality, and I blame myself. I don't play the game the way that way the game that wins requires correcting the balance. Yeah, me too. Like if the shit go wrong, all right, yeah, I ain't playing the victim. Like if I get into a relationship with a chick and she finds King 6'8" the great and she go smash him and she want to be with him, I'll be like, that's the part of the game, homie. Go get it. Y'all can have it. Homie, I'll be ready to. You like, oh, you wanna? You can have her, homie. Really? It is what it is. You know, if a woman's gonna throw her you know, vagina away, if she wanna smash another dude, ain't nothing you can do about it, homie. Only thing you can do is fix your behavior, how you were gonna respond to it, or if you're concerned about getting too far from your spouse, try getting a home gym included. Yeah, like homie, this Sherrone Moore dude, like he gotta realize, bro, homie, you smashing a chick that you, homie, this it's 10,000 ways for this shit to go wrong. The staffer, you smashing the staffer, homie. You, a, a chick your wife probably done shook hands with and no, homie, he was better off going to the, just paying chicks outright. I promise you, they would have kept their mouth closed, and he would have been, got his little itch off. Yeah, because I didn't see his wife. His wife probably vanilla as hell. Hey, what's going on, Alyssa? Hey, introvert, we got a new moderator in the building. Alyssa, go back and watch. You were on the live yesterday. She got real yesterday. You gotta go back and watch that. Keeping a woman invested is about holding the frame. It's so different to everything else where more investment means more return. Yeah, exactly. And homie, you gonna have to, when you dealing with women, they're not gonna let you get away scot free. That's not how women think. They think very transactional. Your ass gonna have to pay something. And so he done made his wife look bad. Homie, she gonna drain him for all the child support, all the different stuff. And apparently his ass done got arrested. So this shit might even be a minor. Crazy work. Because if it was just an affair, he just would have lost his job. This is something else. Myron Gaines lost his chick to another man, and same here, except I didn't smash any females. I mean, you react to it how you react to it, bro. Yeah, I mean, guys, that's what women in the West do, homie. Most the women today, that's what they gonna do. They gonna leave. All this shit temporary. That's why last night we talked about we going toward a single society because the sexes don't trust each other. Every man reacts to getting cheated on differently, which is unfortunate. Yeah, yeah. Alyssa said, "Hey, what's going on?" We just talking about the Sherrone Moore situation and how dudes that don't have no D discipline, they mess up their whole life, embarrass their whole family and their name all over an affair. There are guys who were deleted for messing with another man's lady. Yeah, even if she's not cheating. Nigga said, I like the chain. Appreciate it, bro. Introvert said, hey, listen. I've dealt with so many females that couldn't even keep count of. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, bro, like, man, it's always the same story, man. Guys, I want you guys to know what's going to mess you up the most in life, what's going to slip you up the most in life. It's not going to be another dude. It's going to be the people that's close to you, or it's going to be a woman. And you got to realize this shit because a lot of you guys going to keep moving up in your careers. You're going to keep moving up. You're going to keep getting in more shape. And you're going to be attractive to these women. All vagina ain't good vagina. Just how they say all money ain't good money. You got to reject some of these women. They're not qualified. It's too much of a risk. The higher that you progress up, you got to deal with women like Drake and them. We talk mess about them tricking and all that, but they can't deal with normal chicks. The normal chicks will tell on them. They can't deal with normal women, so they either got to go to Justin Bieber route, which is get married and have a family, or they got to pay chicks off. Why do you think they be going to the strip club and all that kind of stuff? The X-rated stars, because they gonna keep their mouth closed. They can't deal with regular chicks. All it takes is one regular chick to air their business out, and it's a wrap. Not with the intention of sleeping with them. Being real, accepting the truth, the way of things is a start. Putting the responsibility on yourself. Introvert writes, I was watching a video about Philip Scott covering the topic about how women use dating for intercourse, work, and expecting men to pay for that time. Yeah, dating is fully monetized. I see it like rolling with the punches, trial and error. Yeah, you go when you're dealing with women, and especially a lot of women, especially if you're an attractive dude or you attractive and you make good money, you know, or you're famous and all that stuff, and you dealing with these women, guys, you're gonna come across some situations where women do goofy stuff. You know, it'd be funny because some of the dudes, the lame dudes, they'd be like, "How do these dudes get caught up?" and all this stuff. It's like, bro, when you making money, you tall, attractive, and you making good money, bro. Women gonna do whatever it takes. It's like that joke Chris Rock used to have back in the day. He said, you know, they was like, these politicians are mad at Bill Clinton. It's be like they're like, why would Bill do that? He's crazy. He's like, ain't nobody trying to blow you, Orrin Hatch. Newt Gingrich, he's overweight, ugly looking dudes. They like the good looking dudes. And that's borderline trifling. They do switch back and forth. They are like that. Every man should accept the reality of all things. Um, yeah, you have to, bro. I mean, like, as a man, you have to accept the harsh realities because you deal with the consequences. Look at the Sherrone Moore thing. Sherrone Moore done lost his career. He done lost his paycheck. He done lost his wife. Probably lost. He gonna lose his kids half the time. Lose the respect of all his peers. He done lost 10 things. And you guess what? This woman that's a staffer that he allegedly slept with, she ain't gonna lose nothing. She gonna go back to work the next day. Meanwhile, his life is good. I mean, her life is good. In his life, he in jail right now. As a man, you have to accept the harsh realities because you are the one that faced the true consequences. See, you don't understand. Society still hinders women with kid gloves. Alyssa writes, sorry, I had to tend to my baby girl. Shout out to you for being a good mother. What are we talking about? We're talking about Sherrone Moore and how a man's lust will get him in trouble. My advice is to keep how much you earn to yourself. That's very good advice. Even if you have wealth, that's as best of an advice I could give you at this point. So much of holding on and wanting to shape things just gives you yeah, self-suffering. And that's the thing, guys. There's no guarantees with women. So just because you do this and that, you can't predict a woman's behavior. You can't control a woman's behavior. You have to factor that in whenever you're dealing with them. I know a lot of you guys think that, when we deal with women, we just winging the shit. Nah. We ask legitimate qualifying questions. We ask questions, homie. Like, you have to take this shit serious, homie. Jonathan Majors, all this stuff. You will pay the consequences if you do not select correctly. And that's if you a bachelor, that's if you want a relationship and marriage. That's all of the above, guys. Just how women pay the price and they got to deal with whatever they got to deal with when they choose the wrong man. We got to deal with the consequences when we choose the wrong woman, or we put ourselves and insert ourselves in these different situations, knowing the shit can go wrong. He should have never dealt with that woman because it was just too high risk. It's too close to home. It's not even worth it, bro. I promise you, wherever he is in jail, he's sitting there thinking to himself, he's like, damn, that pussy might have been good. It might have made me come fast. It might have been tight, but it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth this shit. This is when semen retention comes into play because a lot of men aren't, disciplined. Yeah. It's like getting the combination to a safe. It is, bro. About the one man you reacted to in your video today, whatever transpired wasn't his fault. Nah, it wasn't his fault. But he should have got that woman up out of that situation way faster than what he did. You know? I just want you guys to save your mental health. If you guys ever come on hard times, if you guys ever get injured, I just need if you and you got a woman by you, I just need you to go ahead and accept the fact that she could probably leave right now. It's gonna save you heartache. It's gonna save you disappointment because women don't some of them understand, but some of them don't understand. As a man, you got to take risk. And when you take risk in this world to get a better career, to, protect, it can be legitimate consequences. You could lose a foot, you could lose your life, you could go broke trying to start your own business. And so women are short-sighted. And so when the shit go wrong, you get injured, you lose your job, they gone, bro. There was a video I saw earlier about the Caucasian woman who shot and deleted her. It's about to walk, and it's about to walk free. Yeah, bro. And like, guys, you guys, because women show you, people show you who they are. You people just ignore them, or like that dude, he probably, crazy girls had the best sex. That's probably what he was thinking, and so he overlooked all the red flags because people show you who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why dudes be goofy as hell. They be thinking that crazy women and crazy women, and they think that this crazy woman thing is an attractive thing. Like, she crazy. Nah, homie. That's a red flag. That ain't cute. That ain't cuddly. That ain't sexy. View your girl as complement to your life with pyramid of self needs taking priority. Yeah. Homie, not to say that she gonna leave you right then, but homie, she got the clock is done started. And you have to accept that. Because in life, everything goes ups and downs. There's ebbs and flows, homie. You're not gonna always just win. You're gonna have adversity. And in the adverse situations, that's when you know who with you and who really not with you. As you guys come in and double tap that screen, hit that like button for me. And Telvin, I didn't even see that story, bro. He said what's crazy about it is that he had a history of bashing B Dubs while putting a on a pedestal allegedly. I mean, that's his fault, bro. I don't know why dudes be thinking that. I don't know why dudes, homie, a woman is a woman. Like, guys, I can tell you from experience that a woman is a woman, guys. It don't matter if she Caucasian, black, Latina, mix of all three, Asian, they still a woman, homie. They're still a woman. That don't turn a man on at all. It shouldn't. Learning the hard way by being naive has shaped me into being pragmatic and realistic. It didn't turn me cold, but it made me view everything truthfully. That's the mindset that most men have to get to, that most men never get to. See, when we get a lot of dudes today, they still stuck in that red pill rage. They still, thinking women gonna change. They still think that, they gonna hit the wall and these women gonna come back around. Nah, homie. None of that shit's gonna happen. You raging on some shit that ain't gonna ever change. You raging on some DNA shit that's wired in the human beings. How you gonna rage against nature? The quicker you understand this shit, the quicker that you can plan around this shit and have your life go a lot better. I hate to say this, but she got away with deleting a black man because he might have actually did something. I don't know. I don't know that story, bro. You could be right. And act accordingly. No point in rage. Negotiate with reality. Yeah, bro. Like it's not you raging against women ain't gonna make them turn any better. Homie, take the evidence that women have shown you in the society and act accordingly. Don't try to change these women. Don't think that you got a good woman. No, no. And I'm not saying that there's not any good women. I'm just saying they're not in massive supply that they used to be. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality. And I was telling Alyssa yesterday too. I was like, it ain't really that many good dudes either. Anyway, either it's fucked on both sides. One of these days, do a video on it. It's the whole forgive me, forgive them, Lord, for they not know what they do. Yeah, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. So we got some interesting stuff. Little Virgo said, random. This is interesting. He said, I was just talking to my cousin about this. I said every man should date one single mom just to know why you shouldn't. The story ends the same way every time. He said the black community used to be strong. Yeah, before LGB, LBJ. That's interesting. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, Virgo, because it's an interesting point you bring up. But you got to realize, like, when people get into when people fall in love, you can't you can't just undo that. So when people start dealing with people and they feelings get attached, it's not like you can turn that off and turn it off. But it could be a lesson thing, or he could end up further messing his life up more. It's better to learn from others' mistakes and to make the mistakes yourself. It's just single moms are hard, difficult. Yeah, if you homie, single moms need to only be dealing with dudes that got kids and they're single too. To be truthfully honest, I think it's a little bit delusional as a woman to deal with a man that doesn't have any kids. To expect a man that's single and doesn't have any kids to take her seriously. You guys gonna have to mix. You guys, a single mom, you gonna have to date. If you want to get a man, you gonna have to get a man that has kids too. Especially if you one of them single moms where you done having kids. How you gonna date a dude a single dude with no kids, and you're not gonna have his kids? That don't make. That's a very complicated situation. And all single moms aren't bad single moms. It just complicates the situation that much harder. You gotta do a video covering Bonnie Blue. We've done videos on her. Who's an adult content creator. She got arrested in Indonesia for promoting degeneracy. Yeah, I heard Indonesia is very conservative. Like she should have just went to Thailand or the Philippines. But again, she think ain't nothing gonna happen to her. She think that because she an American that the shit gonna fly. Homie, as soon as you leave the country, you not don't nobody give a damn about that American shit like that. You under their laws now. And she Bonnie Blue, she widely known, so she gonna get away, she gonna get out. But if you are just a normal person, the government don't know you. The U.S. government not gonna come save you, homie. You gonna be detained, and ain't nobody gonna know where you is. So when you see these passport bros and all this stuff, they be going overseas and be getting arrested for doing some dumb shit. Homie, you messing with some shit that you don't even know. You don't even speak their language. You don't know how to get a lawyer. None of that. It get crazy real. God, the shit get real fast. Your niggas right too hard to get any time alone with her. Yeah, because she got to raise her kid and um, she got to raise her kids and she got to work. You know, the whole situation just complicates. You know, single moms complicate their lives. Yeah, and it's really sad, but you know, what can you do after the mistake? You can just, do the best you can to raise your kids, find another different man. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. You try to fix a broken situation. And I'm not here to bash women, nothing like that. We just here to call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? We were former schoolmates from high school have gotten married. Yeah, I know quite a bit. She's from the UK. I've heard, and she might face 15 years in prison if she's convicted. Who knows? I don't even know what that means. She's FA. And speaking of passport bros, they might get robbed after they lace their drinks. Some get deleted and gotta move correctly. Yeah, bro. Like, stay out of the nightlife. Stop paying for it. Homie, like when you go on these passport bros be moving stupidly. Some of them. You know, you should go to these different cities to not just talk to women, but enjoy the scenery, enjoy the people, soak up the culture, the art, and don't be out at all times of night. Like you don't know you, especially if this your first time going to these places, you don't know what the hell to expect. You don't know nobody in that different country. You got to move correctly. A lot of them be moving by themselves too. Easy target. You got to be extra careful. They end up effed around and found out. Yeah, I know what you mean. They end up four kids to four dads, thinking each one along the way would be the new stepdad. Yeah, yeah. That's why I say that they should probably deal with a dude that already has his own kids because he taking care of his kids. He not gonna be out here in these streets fucking around. He got responsibilities to take care of. 8 Americans were deleted meeting women on dating apps while when visiting Colombia. Yeah, homie. Like you can't be doing that, homie. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain shit in America that when you get on these dating apps, like that's a very complex conversation. Like, guys, when you go to these different Latin countries, the CA, the cartel. We gonna say it. The cartel be alive and well, homie. And you be interacting in the street life, trying to pay for it directly on the little street tip. Like, homie, you gotta know the landscape, homie. You can't when you homie, these dudes be stupid, homie. Any dude that get caught up in this ridiculous shit, they got vices and they be moving stupidly. You gotta always keep your thinking cap on, homie. And that's why the Sherrone dude got caught up in this situation. He didn't keep his thinking cap on. Every man knows he got too much to lose dealing with this staffer woman. These are those Colombian girls though. They be bad. You just got to know which ones to deal with and which ones to not deal with. That's just that simple. And you should have that same mentality in America. I'm gonna do a video that's coming out this weekend with Jason Derulo talking about he don't want to work with women because it's too much of a risk. You gotta know, homie. You gotta know the landscape, the culture, what areas not to go into. Like you can't just go to a different country and expect the shit to go right, homie. There was a video of some women that said they got robbed in Mexico, and they said they got their own car and was driving around Mexico. What the fuck you doing? What are you doing? That's what women do. They do the goofiest shit. You in a different country, homie. It's Latinos I work with that say you shouldn't do that shit. Stay on the goddamn tourist areas, and they don't be they be thinking this that American mentality that I don't understand. You think you superior and better than everybody, homie. When you in a different country, you don't know anybody in that country. You by yourself. You don't even speak their language. You just go in there because you seen somebody online, taking pictures of shit, thinking the shit's cool. And so she driving around a suburban, the cartel and them pull them over. Homie, that's the oldest trick they do. When they see a nice car, and they pull the Mexicans over that live there that they intimidate the Mexicans, so you know they're gonna intimidate the Americans. Goofy shit. And she on the internet talking about this and that. Don't nobody give a damn about your story. Ain't nobody gonna come to save you, homie. That story ain't gonna hit, bruh. It's certain shit when you go to different countries, homie. You gotta know the news, the landscape. Like a lot of you guys, if you ain't got no Latino homies that inform you where to go in Mexico, Colombia, nothing like that, just stay on the goddamn tourist spot. Life is real. Consequences are real. He said, it's best not to date single mothers at all if you want to avoid conflict. That's true. He said, I don't even know how to say that. He said African women from Africa tend to be more conservative. I heard that's a lie. I know somebody that travel across the world consistently. They said that nope, them women be giving it up too. And these same females are part of an organized crime group. And some of them be getting they be getting other girls in. It be crazy, homie. There ain't no cat in this world worth losing your life over. Exactly. I heard you should never drive in Mexico at night. Homie, it don't even matter at night. The cartel, they don't give a damn, homie. When the cartel pull up on you with their artillery and point that shit at you, your ass gonna get a ghost up. And they run Mexico, homie. They not scary. They'll do that shit in broad daylight in front of people. And everybody know the same. Everybody, homie, they do real hits, homie. Like real shit. This not a joke. The cartel is deep. They really they own army. The only thing the cartel don't have, they got businesses, they got money, they got special forces dudes that's trained. They got, homie, the only thing they don't have is fighter jets. He said, what are your pronouns? Um, he said they're the girl from Bogota. He said they are no joke, homie. Shit, the bruh. When you hear cartel is alive and well, and homie, they be fully in disguise, homie. Shit, some of y'all introvert, you in California, the cartel in California, homie. You didn't probably pass cartel. You didn't probably wait. You didn't probably, bro, homie. You didn't went past some cartel. Shit, I'm in Texas. I know they deep down here. Yeah, let me stop talking. The niggas gonna be like, who's this organized truth guy? Them niggas be tapped into the internet, all kind of shit. And so, yeah, guys. So, yeah, this Sherrone Moore shit. Yeah, you guys, you like the nightlife in Texas? I mean, it's solid. It's solid. It's probably better other places. It's not trash, but like I'm not really a nightlife kind of dude. I did that shit back in college. I'm not about to stay out till 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. After midnight, homie, it's time to go. We need to be back at the house by 1 o'clock. But nah, it's some good spots, Nicholas, in Dallas. It's some good spots in Houston. It's some good spots in Austin. It's just like for me, and I'm gonna read the rest of the comments. The thing with me, Nicholas, it's just like I see the game, homie. Like as a dude, you gotta pay to get in. You gotta pay extra for a section. You gotta pay for to get bottles to get some attention in the club. Like, homie, you gotta do all this shit. You done spent about $200, $300 just to get nothing because you're gonna do all that shit just to get nowhere with these women. The fact that a lot of people are still taking their asses to Mexico didn't learn what's going on. I mean, you can go down there, just stay on the tourist spots. Don't be taking your ass into the city and you don't know nobody. Suge Knight used that tactic. Supposedly, he would have girls working at hotels in LA, so any rapper coming to his town got extorted. Yep, yep. Shout out to my man, Lil Virgo. We gonna make you a moderator on the channel. You making sense in the chat. Hit that sub button for us, Virgo. I always thought Suge Knight was way worse than Diddy. Nah, Suge Knight. Well, but Suge Knight, he was like operating. Nah, they kind of one and the same. It's just Suge Knight ain't homosexual. That's the difference. Yeah, Mexicans do it too. California has a large Hispanic population everywhere. It ain't just in homie from California, all them states that touch the border, they all in there. And all one of them states. Shit can happen there too. Little Virgo, I'm tripping then. My bad. Should I been subscribed, Brody? And appreciate it. Yeah. Did you watch the documentary? A little bit. A little bit. I mean, that shit that we all knew. But y'all see Cassie? Cassie about to get served by one of them male prostitutes. She about to get served, homie. She about to take her L. Of course, bro. You said it was Diddy going that way? Yeah, bro. He was bisexual. Yeah, Diddy was bisexual because that's how he got kids, but he be messing with them dudes too. So yeah, guys, we gonna wind the live stream down. My boy getting tired. Yeah, but we had another good live stream tonight. You guys getting some valuable information. He said, "Hell nah." Yeah, bro. A lot of dudes, I'm gonna be real with you. Y'all want me to say some real shit? Y'all probably never hear this nowhere else. And I'm gonna leave y'all on a cliffhanger with this shit. I think 60% of human beings are bisexual. And I think 60% of human beings are bisexual. That go for the men and the women. You can't be violent towards women and zesty at the same time. It's crazy, bro. But that's the thing, introvert. A lot of women be into these zesty ass dudes. Like they know what Young Thug being into and all kind of shit. They don't give a damn. You can see that he put his hand on Mike Tyson talk show in the 90s. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Question mark. Crazy statement. It is, bro. They was trying to, yep, yep, he did, bro. That's probably I know my cousin do security and he done seen him, homie. Justin Bieber be geeked out on shit. And so yeah, he definitely didn't he did something to Justin and Justin ain't recovered since. He be geeked out on drugs. I was thinking something was in the water this new generation. Why is everybody going that way? Or was it always like that? Talking in code for respect to the channel. Nah, I'm gonna tell you this. I peeped this shit back in high school. Remember, like like in sports, how like they slap you on the butt when you do a good job. Think about that shit. Why the fuck would I, homie? We know how you ever been in the locker room? Dudes be disgusting, homie. They before the game. They eat this big meal, and then they go take a massive shit, and then they take this massive shit, and then be getting and then be in and out in 3 minutes. You like damn well they didn't take no shit. They didn't clean themselves properly. But like go back, you know how they say good game and they slap you in the butt. I've never understood that. I've never wanted to slap a man and feel a man's butt. This shit is deeper than you think it is. I'd feel uncomfortable around this dude too. Yeah, herbicides and chemicals. That could be it. Yeah, not as zesty as what the hell. Nah. Agree. Like it's a lot of I promise you, human beings. A lot of human beings today are like them bonobo monkeys. The chimpanzee. It's the chimpanzees and the bonobos. A lot of dudes, a lot of people be on the bonobo side, homie. The bonobo side be bruh. They be having orgies, all kind of shit. And so yeah, you ever see like an attractive dude, and he be in the gym and he be wearing them shorts, homie. The dudes be looking just as hard as the women. And then you tap in how over sexualized the society has been through X-rated content, and then you tap in with the dudes that then went to prison for 10 plus years, 5, 10 plus years, been in the prison system since they was young kids, and all this stuff. Homie, they go both ways, bro. That's the truth, introvert. They done made almost everything, every damn thing zesty now. Yes, bro. Everything. You talk to a girl, homie. Nicholas know what I'm talking about. Nicholas, you ever talk to a chick and you be like, have you ever kissed a girl? Or you ever ask them, or like you in the girl? Homie, more times than not, they be like, yep. Or they be like, yeah, I kissed a girl and They try to play it off and shit. Excuse me, homie. The Grinder app is one of the most successful apps of all the dating apps, bro. I mean, when there's certain conventions, Republican conventions, and all this shit, the Grinder app they be breaking the servers on the Grinder app, bro. Yeah, we getting too deep. We getting too deep with this shit. By the time, homie, if y'all listen to me for a long enough time, y'all ain't gonna be fucking with no human beings. Y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna be side eyeing everybody. Little Virgo said, "I already know where you going, bro. You talk to that chick and find out she done experimented. Yeah, they done experimented, homie. Women that go to college and they get on these different drugs and kind of shit. They be touching on other women. They be kissing them, homie. If your girl ever played volleyball, basketball, especially if you play basketball, homie, if any girl you deal with ever play basketball, homie, she probably done kissed a girl. He said Nicholas said my last girl like threesomes with two girls. Yeah, bro. But they don't want to give your ass a threesome. It's crazy. They like other girls, but don't be wanting to get a dude a threesome. It's crazy work. Then he became the world's laughing stock, an internet meme. No, he didn't. It's a lot of dudes and presidents in power across the world, homie, that's homosexual. You hear about Candace Owens exposing that dude in France, homie. This shit is deep. I promise you, guys. I'm not making this shit up. When I said that controversial statement that 60% of human beings is go both ways, homie, I wouldn't. This is thought out. This has been thought out, homie. This is not some shit I made up. Google must be retracting your message, introvert, because ain't nobody in the chat. It's nothing but moderators in the chat. Yeah, bro. Little Virgo, they don't be asking them girls questions. Nicholas and Little Virgo, they don't be asking them girls questions. You ask women these questions, homie, they'll tell you. They not shy, especially if they comfortable around you. Or these females playing volleyball or basketball might have a 6'6" dude Johnson in their head, bro. It's crazy out here, guys. And I want you guys to know also, these women be 304s. They be 304s, homie. So guess what? They done seen almost every Johnson size you can imagine. They done seen big ones, little ones, average ones, wide ones, skinny ones. We getting too real. We getting too real tonight. I'm gonna have to shut the stream down. Google gonna be like, this dude, who is this organized truth kid? He talking too much. We gonna have to go to Patreon, homie. I'm gonna have to set a Patreon up. This is too deep. Did you personally take a girl seriously that done a threesome with another girl with you? Hell no. He said crazy convo. It is crazy. He said party girls, yep. See, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys the real shit and prep you guys on how to think about this shit. So when you know a woman been out here fucking around and she say your Johnson's the best Johnson, she probably lying to your ass. She probably that's her version of love bombing you so she can get what she need out of you. I got a girl I'm cool with. She told me straight up her body count was over 100. I didn't. Women done told me they 60. I felt disgusted. Make you think of the girls who don't tell you the truth. Yeah, bro. And like the crazy thing is, little Virgo, she got a body count of 100. I guarantee you, like 60% of them dudes, 60 out of 100 probably smashed her raw at some point. Crazy work. My last girl literally said coming over to mine, staying the night isn't the same as being in a relationship. Yeah, Nicholas said they're on average. I'd estimate 50 by 25. Shit. And I'm gonna be real with you. After about 30 bodies, that woman's she don't have no grip. Like I'm gonna be real with you. You guys let me know. When you and Nicholas and Lil Virgo, see this gonna be some game for you, introvert. Am I the only one? Lil Virgo, you tell me. And Nicholas, you tell me when you smash the chick that got a high body count, the grip ain't gripping, ain't it? The grip ain't grippy. It ain't grippy. Yeah, they got these women today in the West got high body counts, bro. Yeah, bro. He said, little Virgo said, no walls like Trump delayed it. Yeah. Hey, but Nicholas said my last girl is 30. She had that gorilla vice grip. That means her body count is not that high. That means that means her body count is not that high. Homie, that gorilla grip do something to you though. Hey, that vice grip, hey, that shit do something to you, homie. Ah, that's the worst though. That's the worst though, Nicholas. When she got a lube up, that means she got the grip, but she ain't got the moistness. See, that's what you need. Both of them. You need the moistness and the grip. That's how you ejaculate within 5 minutes. You ain't gonna last that long. I promise you. All the dudes in the chat and then got some good from a woman. Some shit that make you relapse and make you flash back and think about that shit, homie. It wasn't no way in hell you about to last a long time. You can't. The shit too tight. It's too moist. Yo, Johnson, you had to come back on round two or round three and shit. Sometimes the shit be so good you can't even last that long on round three. You still be coming fast. It's crazy, homie. Crazy. He said, nah, just too tight for me. Hey, it be like that. Some women can't take the Johnson. These dudes be tracked. That's disgusting. He said, fit like a glove. I do the three hour sessions these days. Damn, bro, it's a long time. Oh man, but man, I enjoy talking to you guys, bro. We be chopping it up for real. So yeah, I gotta get up out of here, guys. I'm gonna be live tomorrow though. We're gonna have something else crazy to talk about. I heard that if a woman's JJ too tight, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, I mean that's how a virgin's supposed to feel. Like I've dealt with a virgin before. This was way back in high school. Crazy story. Anyways, homie, that shit was tight. Like you damn near gotta force that motherfucker in there. It's crazy, bro. And like she gonna bleed and it's gonna hurt too, and you gotta take it slow. I don't even want to know introvert. That sounds like some crazy stuff. I heard of one. He said, "Bruh, it's, it's only one girl that made me blast and still kept going. At the point, I knew why she had kids. That was 3 years ago. Yeah, bruh. Some women got that tight, homie. That's a different level, homie. That's when you at peak attraction with a woman when you can smash her and then your Johnson still stay on hard, bruh. Pause, bruh. That means she got that fire. And whatever woman that has whatever she look like, that's your type, bruh. That's your type. You know, Alyssa probably looking at this shit like these fucking guys. Got to do it in positions that's good for her. Shower is good. No, I can't do shower, bro. You might gonna be fucking around and slip and fall in that bitch. Good, you don't really want to find out, yeah. But you get the hint, yeah. Christmas and New Year's, probably watching the game and maybe hang out with family. It depends on if I got to work or not. But now, guys, I really appreciate it for you guys. You guys coming in here. I appreciate you guys coming in here supporting me. It really means a lot. We had another fantastic conversation. Shout out to my man Lil Virgo. Shout out to my man Nicholas. Shout out to my man Introvert. Shout out to my girl Alyssa. She came in earlier to say what's up. Shout out to my man OM. I miss anybody? So yeah, I appreciate you guys. If you guys are watching the replay, if you guys want to support, all the ways you can are in the description below. Hit that double tap the screen, hit the like button. It's much appreciated. I'll be on tomorrow night. We're gonna skip Friday and then go back on Saturday. So we got Thursday and then Saturday and Sunday. So excuse me. I'll see you guys tomorrow.